Northern Colorado IMRG. Estes Park and Peak-to-Peak Ride. October 8, 2022. We began this 126-mile ride with a meet-up at the Indian Motorcycle of Fort Collins. From here, we rode a portion of Horsetooth Reservoir and down through Masonville to Big Thompson Canyon toward Estes. From Estes we made our way to Peak by way of Allenspark. Once we reached Ned, we took Boulder Canyon to Boulder and on to Longmont where we ate lunch and ended the ride. The Horsetooth water level was down about 50%, a pretty stark contrast to the summer months. We passed this Can-Am riding group out having fun, which was pretty cool to see. There was lots of traffic heading to Estes on Highway 34, so we veered off in Drake and headed to Estes by way of Glen Haven. A less traveled route. Unfortunately, the Glen Haven store was already closed for the season, so there was no stopping for their famous cinnamon rolls. After Glen Haven, we hit the switchback climb into Estes. These switchbacks definitely have attitude with their tight curves. This view of Long's Peak and other mountain peaks as you approach Estes is always amazing and never grows old. We stopped in Estes Park for a while to rest before venturing onto the peak-to-peak highway. The chapel on the rock was constructed on top of a rock formation in 1935 with Mount Meeker in the background, and is a functioning Catholic chapel and tourist landmark in Allenspark. The peak-to-peak scenic byway stretches between Estes Park and the Central City Black Hawk Historic District. Established in 1918, this is Colorado's oldest scenic byway, and provides awesome views of the Front Range Mountains. Upon reaching Ned, we pulled into the park and ride, our usual stopping point to rest a bit, and to make sure we had the coordinates to the restaurant in Longmont programmed into our GPS. After leaving Ned, we traveled through Boulder Canyon toward Boulder. This is a very scenic ride following Boulder Creek. After a long ride through Estes Park and peak to peak, we made our way to Longmont, where we ended the ride at Georgia Boys Barbecue for a late lunch. We could not have chosen a better place. The food was amazingly delicious, and the wait staff was fun and friendly.
This is a vegetarian place, right? Oh, I thought of meat. That didn't smell like meat, does it?
It was a perfect sunny and warm fall day to ride with friends. We couldn't have asked for better weather. The day's scenic ride was very enjoyable, and it was fun to ride, seek, and explore together. Thanks Ted for leading us on this outstanding day of riding.